and letter, I told her I would love to meet her someday. I closed my little article with the picture, you know, so she wouldn't think I was some sort of a nut basket. I mailed it off to her. She got the letter like 2 days prior to this big contest, and what she did was she took my dad's name out of this newspaper article. She looked us up in the local phone book, and she called me after school. And to this day, people will say to me, well, how did you know it was Carol Burnett? Well, I picked up the phone and said hello, and she said, hi, this is Carol Burnett. And I could not speak. I mean, nothing would come out of my mouth. So I handed the phone to my mom. Carol said, no, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Vicki. Just put her back on the phone. Tell her she doesn't have to say anything. All she has to do is listen. She said, I want to come see this contest you're going to be in. She said, I'm very pregnant, so I would prefer not to be seen. So I want you to get me 2 seats way in the back. I'm going to sneak in, sneak out, and I'll call you in a couple of weeks and we'll have lunch and discuss your career, sweetie. And I thought, okay, this woman is out of her flippin' mind. So I went to the guy that's in charge of the contest. I said, I need 2 seats way in the back, and please don't tell anybody it's Carol Burnett. I know, and he said, yeah, right, bimbo. So the night of the contest, I'm standing backstage, I'm thinking to myself, is Carol Burnett really going to come to the Miss Fireball contest at Hollywood Park? That's where it was, you guys. It was at the racetrack. You know Hollywood Park? She tells a very funny story about coming down the freeway with her husband and him saying, what the hell is she, a jockey? She said, you know what? I am pregnant. I have a hunch. Just indulge me. Well, sure enough, here she comes into the Miss Fireball contest, and she is indeed, you guys, like 14 months pregnant. She's wearing this big old huge red cape, and she's got on a butt-ugly black turban that is mushed down over her flaming red bangs. She's very incognito. She looked like a weeble. Remember weebles? Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. That's what she looked like, a giant red weeble. Anyway, she watched the contest. I won the contest, at the end of which this fellow who had promised not to say a word got up on the stage and said, we have a very special guest in our audience this evening. And I'm thinking, great, this guy is going to ruin my career before it ever even gets off the ground. Would she be kind enough to come up on stage and crown the winner? Well, she was, and she did, and I cherish that photograph to this day because, very frankly, it's hard to tell which one of us looks stupider. Carol in the butt-ugly black turban or me in the gold fire helmet.